North Carolina's lieutenant governor is back in the spotlight for his choice of words ahead of a campaign fundraising event. Thank you for joining us. I'm Deborah Morgan.
And I'm Dan Haggerty. Maybe some of you saw the headlines over the weekend from places like Newsweek, News Nation, the Huffington Post, writing that Robinson said, quote, "Some folks need killing." WRAL's NC Capitol team is putting this quote into context, though, for you and asking the lieutenant governor himself what he meant.
WRAL's Capitol Bureau Chief Laura Leslie is live outside Robinson's office. And Laura, this is not just this quote in question, but also this fundraiser that's coming up.
Absolutely, Deb. WRAL has learned that Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson will attend a fundraiser tomorrow night that's hosted by leaders of a church that's at the center of years of allegation of abuse by former members. The church is the Word of Faith Fellowship, and Robinson's campaign isn't answering our questions about how it was chosen. Robinson is no stranger to media firestorms. In the past few days, he's made national headlines for saying that some people need killing during a sermon at a Bladen County church June 30th.
Get mad at me if you want to. Some folks need killing. It's time for somebody to say it. It's not a matter of vengeance. It's not a matter of being mean or spiteful. It's a matter of necessity. We have wicked people doing wicked things, torturing and murdering and raping. The latest issue is also related to a church. WRAL has learned Robinson will attend a political fundraiser tomorrow hosted by several leaders of the Word of Faith Fellowship. The Spindale Church has been at the center of allegations of child abuse and criminal investigations for years. Some former members have called it a cult, though church leaders have denied any wrongdoing. I asked Robinson's campaign spokesman Mike Lonergan for a comment. Why choose this church for an event? I asked in an email. We also asked a Word of Faith church leader for an interview. Neither Lonergan nor the church leader answered our questions.
I can't believe that Mark Robinson does not know the kind of environment he's stepping into. This at least appears to be an intentional choice, not an accidental appearance.
Western Carolina political scientist Chris Cooper says Robinson's frequent appearances in religious settings play to his most conservative supporters. Meredith College political scientist David McGlennon agrees.
This is the discussion of Christian nationalism. He is blending the political and the religious in ways that we've had religious candidates in the past, but they have drawn that line. Robinson, there is no line. So he is a citizen minister in many ways, a political minister.
Now, I did ask Robinson's campaign to explain who he was talking about when he said some folks need killing. His spokesman, Mike Lonergan, responded to me. He's speaking about the enemies of the U.S. and the Allied powers during World War II, the Nazis and the Imperial Japanese Army and Navy. Robinson had mentioned the Nazis in World War II shortly before he made that controversial comment, but at the moment, at that particular moment, he seemed to be speaking in present tense. Laura Leslie, WRAL News, live in Raleigh.